All right, so today is my second day without anything to do. Yeah, I guess it's just a day of leisure. So I might as well go ahead and vlog and kind of show, how everything looks. So right now I'm in front of, the hotel that, I've been staying at. This is the Westin. All right, and it's cool because this is the lobby, and this is where all the cars come and they drop you off and pick you up and things like that. So I'm gonna order an Uber. I'm gonna head down to an area called the V&A. They got an aquarium at the waterfront, right?
Sorry?
Is there an aquarium over there too?
We are going to aquarium.
That's at the waterfront too?
Waterfront, yeah. Part of waterfront. There's a lot of entrances there.
Oh, okay.
So where are you going actually? At aquarium?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just wandering around.
So you want to go to the restaurants?
Yeah.
Where there's restaurants? Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'll find, because I'm going to look at everything.
All right.
So.
It's fine. Have a nice day.
You too.
Okay, bye.
All right, so that was, whew. There we go. We good? We good. Let's open this up. All right, so right now we're at what's known as the V&A, right? As a matter of fact, let's go back onto the Uber app and let's tip this guy because he shared his experience. We will tip him 40. That was pretty dope. His whole story, about coming from Zimbabwe, to South Africa, in search of a better economic situation. And my tour guide had said something similar about a lot of people from Zimbabwe. They come to South Africa, looking for, some economic, cushion. Yeah, so this area, this beautiful palm tree looking area, this is South Africa, buddy. This is how they do. All right, so let's see if I can get a good view of this. Now, initially, my travel agent wanted me to stay here, right? This big building right here, and that's called Table Bay Hotel. I didn't like the look of it because it looked kind of like old white people stuff. So I wound up staying at the Westin, and the Westin to me had more of a modern look. The Table Bay Hotel is right next to the V&A, which if I had stayed at Table Bay like she suggested, I wouldn't have to catch an Uber every day just to get here to walk around, this mall and be able to see, all the stuff. Get out to, the waterfront and things like that. I'm actually thinking about flying the drone up real quick. But I kind of want to, it's windy today. I know you can hear the wind in the microphone. I'm sorry I didn't bring the wind muff. Now this is like the sports center, right? Is that it? Yeah. That thing right there is the football or soccer dome, It's actually, I haven't been there. I probably should go take a tour. Okay, so you probably can't tell because, I'm exposing for my black ass, right? And the background's all blown out. But behind me is a mountain. Wow, look at that, right? So now you can't see me, but it is what it is. There's a mountain in the background, bro. Where else can you get this kind of footage? I'm surprised that there aren't more people out here vlogging, talking about, how wonderful South Africa is. I understand the economy is bad and things like that, but it's everybody got a cell phone. Everybody should be making a daily vlog with a mountain in the background. The mountain is in the background. Is there a happy medium? I'm the subject. My camera, my channel, my vlog. So here's the other thing, right? I got a latte, right? And I got a water. Out here, I've heard still or sparkling more times than I can remember. Back home, when you get a water bottle, it's just a water bottle. There's no such thing as still or sparkling. It's all like water. But out here, they got sparkling water. It's almost like soda. It's like bubbly. And I'm like, I can't believe that, like, that's really a thing. Like, it blows my mind. Like, y'all got sparkling water? That's so fancy. And now this whole thing cost 70, he said 72 or some shit like that. I'm like, 72, what the fuck is that? It's 72 Rand. So if you divide that by 2 and move the decimal point, that's about $3, maybe $4. This whole thing was $3 or $4. Come on, bro. Less than $4 for some espresso and some bubbly ass water. I'm winning, baby, I'm winning. Listen, if I could talk to anybody back home and you want to take a vacation, get the flight. You know what I mean? Because the flight gonna be the most expensive thing. You know what I mean? Because you flying 15 hours. But after that flight, you get here, I'm telling you, $500 for the week. That sounds like a lot. I was out here acting stupid with the money. I'm balling out every day. I don't even say how much. I'm like, I want one of them tap it, bang. Because it converts, on the bank side. That's Table Mountain, and that's called Devil's Peak. I was up on Table Mountain the other day. My tour guide was explaining to me about Devil's Peak. He said Devil's Peak, the dude was out here smoking. It was this pirate, right? He used to like to smoke. So his wife didn't like that he smoked. So she would get mad at him. So eventually he started going like up to the mountain to go smoke. Because she didn't like that he smoked, he went up to the mountain, and one day he was smoking, and somebody had challenged him to like a smoke off. So he outsmoked that dude, right? But then when the dude passed out, he fell over, and like the hood fell off of him. And after the hood fell off of him, he saw like the bull had horns. That's when he realized he was smoking against the devil. So that's the story of Devil's Peak. That's kind of dope, man. I'm about to go ahead and order that Uber and head over to go see my people. But yeah, had me a nice little coffee, about to drink this bubbly. And I'm about to go back in the mall, go back up to the other side. So you from South Africa?
I'm from Uganda.
Uganda, okay.
Yeah.
I think the last driver I had, he said he was from Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe. You'll find many drivers from Zimbabwe.
Okay.
Yeah, the majority.
Now, what brings you from Uganda to here? Like, why? Like, just the money?
Excitement.
Oh, yeah?
To work from out of your country.
Okay.
But yeah, money.
Yeah. You have all your families back home in Uganda?
Yes.
Okay.
My family is home. I can go back once in a while when I can afford. I try to go every after year, like once a year, to see my family. But during COVID,
Yeah, COVID messed up everything.
we didn't travel that much.
I was supposed to, I wanted to go to Ghana, but then COVID hit. Everything that we've been taught about, Black history usually starts from slavery.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, but there's more. So, it's a lot of people back home that think that Africans don't like African Americans.
Really?
Yeah. They're like, oh, they hate us. They sold us. And I'm like,
Really?
like wait, no.
Bad theory.
Yeah. But that's what we're taught. So, there's a lot of African Americans that don't realize, like, Africans, they like Americans. And
Too much, yeah.
And the thing is that we try to classify all Black Americans as one group, and it's not. And excuse my English, but you got Black people, and then you got niggas, and nobody likes niggas because they always got to do the most. They want to drink too much, smoke too much, don't want to work. They just like, just want to party and turn up all the time.
They don't want to work.
Right. So those kind of people, nobody likes. It's not that, oh yeah, Africans don't like black people. It's like, no, Africans don't like lazy people that don't want to work. You can't come to Africa and expect for them to bow down. Oh yeah, you're my brother, you've been taken away. It's like, okay, they got their own problems going on here too.
Yeah, a lot.
So when I came back, I wanted to see Africa for myself. Now I know like South Africa isn't like the the real Africa. It's still Africa, but it's still like especially Cape Town. It's like it's really Dutch.
Yeah, it's too much Dutch.
Yeah.
Because first predominantly it was occupied by the Dutch Boers.
Yeah.
So in the very beginning, so they came in here, they chased all the black people out to squatter camps and to far places, so that they can occupy the city.
Right.
It's only recent they are trying to come back. The black people are trying to reclaim back their city.
Yeah.
After the end of apartheid and all that. It will take a process, but eventually, because I've noticed also that those old Boers, the very old ones are dying off, and others are migrating out of Cape Town.
Okay.
So eventually, I think black people will own more places and they will come back to their own city.
That's good. That's real good, man. Yeah, like all my friends, like I'm the only one, that out of my friends that's been to Africa. So now when I go to tell them, it's like, oh yeah, I was there, firsthand, and this is what it's like. And so I want to make sure I have enough stories to tell. I want to make sure that I have enough examples.
Yeah.
And then hopefully the next time I come, I can bring a group of people.
Yes. It'll be so good. I'm sure you had so many stories, uncoordinating stories about Africa.
Yeah, and it's funny because when I'm at home, they're like, oh, when you go to Africa, you're gonna be staying in a hut. I said, no, I'm gonna be staying in the city. Is there gonna be lions and zebras everywhere? Nah, it's probably gonna be like pigeons and you might see a rat somewhere. It's a city. What do you expect to see in a city? But I will say this, y'all city is so clean. Like I'm looking, even just looking on the sidewalk, I don't see no trash. And it's crazy. I see the homeless people and stuff like that, and like little scraps of paper, but it's not like back home in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's trash everywhere.
Huh?
New York, trash everywhere.
Here they clean this place.
Yeah.
It's one of the cleanest cities in the world, Cape Town. For that one, I give them credit. They've maintained the high standards.
The biggest thing for me is the money. So back home, you got George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, Ben Franklin, Andrew Jackson. It's a bunch of old white men. And black people have been a part of America since the very start. Now,
They do them.
yeah, but there's no black people on the money. Nothing. Like even the penny, right? The smallest denomination is already copper, it's already brown, and there's still no brown people on it. So, yeah, for me, I was like, yo, I want to go somewhere where I could get some black people money.
Not even Martin Luther.
Nah. He's on a whole bunch of street names. He's not on none of the money. Yeah. So now that I came here, Nelson Mandela's everywhere.
Yeah, all the money. Yeah.
I was like, wow.
It happened when he died.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what happened. It happened when he died. I think before he died.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, before he died. Yes. That's when they created the Indian
how. You know, I don't know exactly what it takes. You know, because that would be, you know, dope to have like a tour.
I'm sure some people like this, like they have the guidelines.
Yeah. Well, and I hired a travel agent this time, so I really don't know. You know, I don't know anything. The travel agent, she did everything.
You're supposed to wake up one day, hey, I'm going.
Yeah, well,
You buy ticket and fly.
yeah. I woke up and I was like, yeah, I want to go. And I said, let me call a travel agent because I don't know where to go. She does.
To arrange for you everything.
Yeah.